Well, I figured I'd use this opportunity to cut up some material and just talk about whatever. Now, because I need to cut some of this stuff up. Some more scraps that I have. So that I can just let you people know who I am. First off, I am a child of God. I love the Lord Jesus Christ. And I like to talk about Him sometimes. And if you see my videos long enough, then you know it. I don't see no need in cutting all this up, so I'm going to keep it. Emily is my adopted daughter's daughter. And I watch her. I don't charge her anything for watching her. I love her. And I just watch her. And all. I like to make quilts. So, that's what I like to do. I don't charge for my quilts. I like to just give my quilts away. And people, they just seems to make their day when I give them a quilt. There's something that nobody hardly ever does. And it really don't cost me that much at all, except for the electric and the batting, really. Because it's like everything else is gave to me. And all people send me stuff, give me stuff all the time to, to make quilts with. And I buy stuff at, at the thrift shop, sheets and stuff like that, and all, and make them and give them away. Y'all see my thread, all my thread and all. I probably bought about 4 or 5 spools, but other than that, I ain't bought none. The whole thread's been given to me. Everything I've got is pretty well much from somebody else. And they give me stuff and all. And I appreciate it. And I like to be able to, give it away. It's gave to me. How did I get into sewing? Making quilts and stuff? Well, my son, when he started school and all, I had to find something to occupy my time because I didn't have him at home anymore. And I didn't know what to do with it. So I went to the library and I started checking into stuff and seeing what I could do to occupy my time. And I started sewing. And from then on, I just kept it going. Kept on sewing. And I didn't have a sewing room. I lived in a trailer. Oh no. I lived in a trailer. So it was one of them little small 2-bedroom trailers. And I just made them there. My husband I was with then made some, him and my kids made some a quilting frame for me. And I still have it. And they signed it for me. And I have it out in my shed. And I still like it. I wish I had room in here for it. And all because I would use it to hand sew. And all. I don't know if that, yeah, I'm going to look for it anyway. But, my daughter is gone now. She died. It doesn't really bother me now. Because at the time that she died, and all, I know who the Lord was. And I still know who the Lord is. She died with methadone. She took bipolar medicine, and she started her monthly, and somebody gave her a methadone, and it counter-reacted with her other medicine that she was taking. So that took care of that. And I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I think I'll take that out like that. And that's all I know to say about that. And but I know she's with the Lord because, I told her about him, and I talked to her about him, so she knows him. So hopefully, everything's fine. This is the sad part. The night before she died, I went up there, and I talked to her, and I said, Cindy, I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you need to stop. Don't do it no more. Stop it. She goes, Mom, what? I'm not doing anything. And these boys ain't going to let nothing happen to me. I said, Cindy, they cannot stop death. They cannot stop it. It will come if you don't stop whatever you do. I don't know why I told her. It had to be God speaking to her through me. It was the only thing I could come up with. Well, I talked to her on the phone that night, and I told her, I said, I'm going to call you in the morning, Cindy. So when I got up, I started calling her. I was on my way to my brother's house to babysit for him, because he needed a babysitter. So I went to babysit. Well, is that an even? So, I talked to her and everything, and tried to, get her to be careful, whatever she was doing. And the next morning I got up and was going to call her. And, I didn't get no answer. And I didn't get any answer every time I called. I drove right past her house. I saw the ambulance there. I didn't stop. I said, I'll just talk to Cindy later and find out what's going on. Well, lo and behold, it was them putting her in the ambulance. Please don't leave me no comments on this. Okay? I'm talking to you. I'm letting you know who I am. And it does not hurt. Okay? Because I know who God is. I know everything, and it does not hurt. When we had a funeral, it really did hurt me bad that she, because I knew I wouldn't be able to see her no more. And they weren't going to open the casket no more. So, that's when it really hurt. And I knew that was going to do that, and I should have fixed that then. But everything's fine with that part. And I got a dent in the car that I had, because I patched the car door, and on top, and I had a Mustang, a 5-speed Mustang. Loved that car. That was a beautiful car. Oh, I'd love to have that car back. But there, the car is gone. I had gave it to somebody that needed a car, and I bought me a car, and they run it without oil. They didn't take care of it, and all. But hey, I got it back from them, and all, and it was already burnt, so I ended up scrapping it, and all. Let's see what else about myself. My son, Jonathan, introduced me and my hubby that I have now, Rick. And believe it or not, the girlfriend, which is my adopted daughter, as I call her, is now his girlfriend. So we kind of like went around. He gave me Rick, and we gave him her. She deserves better than my son. Because my son, I don't know, he's okay, don't get me wrong. He's okay. It's just that, I don't know, how can I put it? He's ADHD. And he says things without thinking of what he's saying. Oh, look, I got a whole bunch of these. Nope, that's what I did. I thought it was, but I guess I was wrong. I know this is. Whole bunch of them. We're doing good on that. That's quilt ready. But he's ADHD, so you can understand where I'm coming from there. And all. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to say. But I don't really know what y'all really want to know about me. I'm old. I'm 51. I am not ashamed to say my age, because I am what I am, and I ain't what I ain't. You know? So, but hey, look, I guarantee you, I have got enough of this material of just scraps to make a whole full another quilt and all. And I think that this is what we are going to do if I get this done. We'll level that bad baby out, and we're going to make it a 3-incher. I think it turned on me or something. No, it didn't turn on me. Nope, this right here is just not level. Let's go to a 2-incher. No. We'll get her run. We'll get her a 2-incher here. If I can get this level. There we go. Now we got some 2-incher. You know what? I think I'm going to go down the middle of it. I'm going to start this bad baby over. I just don't know what kind of quilt I'm going to make next. Uh-oh, I went off the side. I don't know what I'm going to make next. But, knowing me, I'll come up with something. Probably, that's part of a... Alright, I ain't going to do nothing with that right now. But, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what kind of questions and all. My mom lives in Georgia. I don't know really too much to say about my mom. She's my mom. You know what I'm saying? I love her. There's nothing I would do to hurt her or anything. I would, she's my mom. I don't know what to say. She's a good mom. I mean, just like everybody else, they can complain about how they were raised and all, but everybody can complain about that. I go to do this, use this material, I'm gonna have to iron it. Looks of it. Let's get that down better. There we go. So there we go. Now we got a couple of big ones here, and I've got no spot for them. I made one. But I don't know how much more, what else to say about it, and all. I don't know. Alright. Guess that'll be it for right now. I emptied this tub of the material and I put my fiber fill back down in here. Y'all are not going to believe all the scraps I have gotten. I've got all these. I've got all them. And all them. And these. And these right here. And then we have some underneath. And I got some right there. And then I got some right here. And now I do have more scraps to go through, which this right here is a little tiny bit. But somewhere over there I've got a couple more boxes of nothing but scraps. I have been saving them and saving them. And now I have got these things. I'm telling you, these things right here are a lifesaver when it comes to doing scraps. You can get them all cut out. And these two right here, we've got a 3-inch ruler and a 2-inch ruler. And I wished I'd have brought that one out and used it. And that one right there too. Can you tell which one this one is? Yeah. So I wish I'd have brought them out too. But hey, it's not too late. I can have some more when, you know, do some of them with some more of all my quilt stuff. So I'm going to end this video and I'm going to download it or upload it, whatever it is. And it'll be somewhere in line of the other. I think I've got 7 of them already done, just waiting to go on. So I can take a little time to be able to cut all this out and everything and start another quilt. And I don't have any batting, I just have that small stuff. But I'm thinking about making a basket. So we're going to think about that. We may end up doing that. So if you see a basket come after this one, you know that I did it. Okay, now, I'm going to tell you, today's date is March the 23rd. So, however many I had before this is how many that I have, you know. You can pretty well much tell how many videos I have before this one. So, leave me your question on this video, and I will answer it. Now, if you get too personal, I will say the question, and I will tell you that to me it's too personal. So, you know, ask some good questions. I want some good questions. Alrighty. Hey, you YouTubers, you subscribers, you commenters, I really do love you. Jesus Christ made us all. He made us all equal. You are no better than me. I'm no better than you. I put my pants on the same way you do. I got to go take a poop just like you do. There's nobody better, nobody worse. Alright. I love you guys. All in Jesus' name.